Hi, friends. Today we are with Michelle. She is the VP for Training and Development for OCI. And we're going to talk about something really interesting because sometimes many ministries hit a plateau in a way in their leadership sometimes, and they feel like stuck, that things are not moving forward or maybe not scaling as they wish.
Yeah.
And maybe there's many answers and reasons why all those things are happening. It can vary depending on any ministry.
Sure.
But also, you have been traveling not long ago around the world visiting different ministries.
Right.
And you saw this reality, I guess, in some of those ministries, right?
Sure. I've had the privilege of being all over in different ministries in different parts of the world. And it's challenging. It's challenging to run a ministry and deal with all the things on the day-to-day basis where you're just trying to keep going and trying to get things working and yet really say, okay, how do we reach the potential of what this ministry can be? How do we do what God is calling us to do? And that's a challenge. The gap between where we are and where we'd like to be individually and as a ministry.
Yeah, because as ministry leaders, for sure, when you started that ministry, you were like, oh, this is my vision. Here's where I want to be. And years pass by and you don't feel that you're getting that closer. It feels that you're like, sometimes you feel like you're not even half the way or etc. So, well, the thing is that Michelle came into OCI. She started working with us.
Yeah.
And one of the first things that you started doing is creating OCI Lead. So what is OCI Lead?
So OCI Lead is our new leadership development experience for ministry leaders. And we're really excited about it because it's specifically designed for ministry leaders, whether you're an experienced leader who's been working in a ministry for years, or whether it's someone that's a newer leader that's trying to figure it out or in a new ministry. And this program is designed for people who want to go to the next level. They want to get unstuck. They want to develop others and themselves. They want to see their ministries really thrive and take off and have a supportive community to be able to do that with. And that was kind of the dream that we had when we started developing OCI Lead.
Yeah, that sounds great. And I think you guys, if you're hearing this right now and you're like, yes, I'm that leader. I need this like kickoff right now.
Yeah.
I need this push in my life for my ministry. Then it's like, how do you do it? Like what skills, what things do you do in that course that enable this?
Yeah, so we did research. We surveyed ministry leaders. We asked people, hey, what are you dealing with? What do you want to know? And based on this, we designed a program that includes content about everything from effective leadership, spiritual leadership, emotional health as a leadership, preventing burnout, developing other leaders, building strong teams, organizational management, strategy and strategic planning, marketing, finances, fundraising, all of these big areas that ministries talk about. And there's a lot more, but we decided we're going to put this together in one comprehensive 4-month experience.
Nice. And for sure, if you think that, oh yeah, but there's other leadership courses out there, I think that this one also has a spiritual thing or a spiritual aspect that can be very important. It differentiates this course right away from others, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is designed for leaders of ministries, and that is by default a spiritual work. And so it's not just focusing on the technical side of running a ministry, though we're covering that, but also the personal side, the personal growth, the spiritual growth, the development that we need as individuals. And I think our course is also different because, ministry leaders, especially in self-supporting ministry, face a unique set of challenges and duties and difficulties. And we have designed this course specifically for those leaders.
Cool. Now, I'm sure that you have this question because maybe you are in Thailand. Maybe someone else is listening from Chile, other one from the States. Like, how do they do this course and they need to take time off? Is it virtual, on-site? How does it work?
Very great question. So how the course is designed is that we start with an in-person kickoff that's super powerful, where you come together with an awesome cohort, a team of ministry leaders. So we keep the program size small, 12 to 15 participants, so that you can really bond with each other, grow together, and you do this together. And so we start in person with a few days together intensive, and then the rest of it is online. So you can do it at your own pace. And so we have over 30 hours of amazing content recorded by ministry experts on the topics that I was just mentioning. You can watch in your own time, and then we meet together live via Zoom every 2 weeks. And we discuss it, and we apply it, and we support each other, and we pray together. And so there's a live element of feeling like you have a team that you're growing with. And then there's also the flexibility to do it on your own time. So people can really do this course in as little as an hour and a half to 2.5 hours a week, depending on the week.
Yeah, I think that's completely doable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is something that you really should be thinking of, like right now. Now, from who will they be learning from? Like, will they have mentors? Will they have, I don't know, accountability between peers? How is it?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we've tried to pull together content from experts from within the OCI circle and outside of that. So I feel like we have some really quality content from people that really know their stuff. And you can see more about this on the website, who's there and whatnot. And then within your group, your cohort, there are mentors that will be facilitating and leading out in the program that you can ask questions to anytime, that you can dialogue with, that can support you. And then, yes, the peer aspect is a big deal. You know, having that group that's saying, hey, I'm dealing with that too. Here's what I did. Or this is what I'm doing with this training in my setting. And so we're really getting the best masterminds together to be able to grow together, hold each other accountable, and help each other move forward.
Now, personally, for you, as you're the director of this program, right?
Sure.
What do you see? Like, if leaders step into this development process, what do you believe that will happen in their ministries?
Well, I can tell you based on what I'm seeing so far. So far, as we've been piloting this in our first pilot cohort, I have had leaders tell me that this has changed their leadership experience and it's changed their life. I've had leaders tell me that this is the best thing that's happened to them all year. I've had leaders tell me that they are already implementing this and that their ministry is changing because of that.
Nice.
And that's what is really the goal, that if you do this course, that you yourself will feel like, hey, I'm actually growing. I'm moving forward. Like God is working in my life. I'm not stuck anymore. And then seeing the ripple effect in the ministry, being able to actually take what we're doing, implement it in your setting, and start to see your ministry go forward, go to the next level, you know, overcome obstacles. And we're seeing a little bit of that, and we're not even finished with the first team. And I believe that as we continue to watch what happens after, we'll see even more of that effect. And so we're going to continue tracking it. We're going to continue improving it. But the goal is that we grow as individuals, and as a result, our ministries grow.
Nice, nice, nice. What I really like about this course, and have seen you running it with the team, is that it's not like an online course that you're just watching videos and then just trying to figure out on your own.
Yeah.
You're actually meeting, you're having the experts talking with the students in a way, with the leaders. So there's actually real feedback happening and problem solving and all of that. So that's really nice. And I think that's really unique as well.
Yeah, the power of community. That's what we're trying to build. I mean, there's online content everywhere, but having personalized content for this type of ministry, and then getting to be in it with the other people who are in it with you doing this, there's power in that.
Nice, nice. Okay, so now, if you want to sign up, what do they need to do?
Great question. So you're going to go to training.outpostcenters.org.
Okay.
So on our website, there's more information. You can see all of the content that we're going to be covering. You can see the different presenters that we're covering, and you can see the dates and locations. So we have cohorts starting in January.
Okay, that was going to be my next question.
When is this? So January, we're launching the next groups. We're going to have one based in the United States, but it's open to everyone. We have one based in Europe, but it's open to everyone.
Okay.
And then we're expanding from there, Sebastian. So there are going to be more groups coming in August. If January is too soon for you, we have more coming. We're also going to start in Spanish in August as well, and expanding out into other languages. So we have more coming, but January is the first one, and it's already filling up. So the spots are limited.
Great. Okay, so of course, there's a price for this, but there's also incentives. So tell us about that.
That is correct. So honestly, compared to other comparable courses, our pricing is low, but we realize that ministry leaders have limited resources. So OCI members get a 50% discount off of the cost of the course. And we have a significant scholarship for those who complete. And with that scholarship, the ending price is very, very reasonable. Honestly, we're like losing money pretty much on this at this price.
For you, just for you.
Because we really want to make this available and incentivize people to finish. So as long as you finish, your net cost is going to be very small. And so that's kind of the goal, is just to make sure we're committed to this, we're doing this, and we want people who are serious, serious about going to the next level.
Amen. Amen. Well, friends, you've heard it. We are here to help you go to the next level, to take your ministry to the next level. So remember, check training.outpostcenters.org. And if you have any questions, write them down there on the comments, or just reach out to us. We have our website, we have our Instagram. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, like this video, share it with others, maybe other ministries that could be interested in being benefited by this course. And thanks for watching. See you on the next one.